Hello everyone, it's Allie from Titan and welcome back to our channel. I am here with a lot of new products to check out today. Today, December 22nd, is the official release date of the newest WEISS SCHWARZ English Edition Original Set, RWBY. And I did dress for the occasion here this afternoon. Very excited to get into this product. If you guys remember, last month in November, I did actually have a few preview cards to reveal for the first time here on the channel for WEISS SCHWARZ, and I would love to pull them here in this case. So of course, as always, looking for SPs, but my number one goal here, don't tell boss man, but I would love to pull the preview cards that I had in this case. So Blake going undercover, and of course the Roman Torchwick, and of course their foil variations are all things I'd love to find here, but very excited to check out this product in full and see what we can find. Now I do have a full case of boosters, which do have the original release date printed on them of December 17th, did get pushed about a half week just because of shipping delays, I assume. Then I also do have one of the new supply sets, of course, pack a sleeve, 5 packs, and a deck box, but also this time around, you do get one of 4 different foil promo cards that I'm assuming you can only find in foil in the supply set. So excited to see which promo we find there. Then I also did pick out, so the box came in a bit damaged, so I took the damaged trial deck. We tend to have pretty good luck here with damaged boxes, so maybe I'll even find some trial deck foils. But yeah, one of each of the different RWBY products we're going to be checking out here on the channel today. I'm going to move this case behind me. We'll start off with the supply set to check out the packs, then get into the trial deck, which of course has exclusive cards you can only find in the trial decks, and then we'll go through this full booster box case. So, it's not the lightest, but it's not the heaviest either, but I notice the more cases I pick up, the more muscle definition I get. You know, Allie flex shelf, Stellar's not here, I gotta actually flex, because I can't flex with the shelf. But anyways, we did actually get good news during the Bowman Inception video that went up about 5 minutes ago my time. You guys probably won't see this video for another couple hours because it's going to be a long one. But we did actually get notice that Southern finally got in their case of Stellar and they're shipping it overnight. So we'll be here for Friday. After this video is up, I'll go ahead and set up the stream event for Friday for Stellar. I'm so excited! And I also, full disclosure, I do have a tab open on eBay where I'm just lurking for sketch cards. So if you guys see me do anything over here for like 3 seconds, I'm hitting refresh, see if any new sketch cards have popped up. None have yet, but I'm on the hunt. Anyways, though, back to what we were doing here. Let's go ahead and jump on into these RWBY openings by snapping us into the corner. And I'm very excited for this to be here. At first, I was like, man, Stellar's not here. I'm sad. So, of course, I'm disappointed that I didn't get to check that out today, but I'm also very excited for RWBY, so definitely a good alternative. Lots of cool, neat products to check out here this afternoon. Let's go ahead and crack on into the supply set. Like I said, excited to see what the foil promo is. I wonder if those will be the, like, 1 per box promos that you get in the booster boxes. I didn't get to check out too much of the other cards in the set. I just got super busy. So I'm curious if, like, they're foil versions exclusive to the trial decks, or if they're actually, or not trial decks, supply sets, or if they're actually just completely exclusive to the supply set as a promo in general. But I love the art here in the deck box. Of course, our 4 main gals here. And then, as usual, 5 packs. Here's our promo. We did have RWBY here, RWBY Team RWBY. So that is 102S promo. So, okay, so this should be the S typically for, like, SR foil. So I'm assuming these are the different types of promos we're going to see regularly in the boxes. I do like that. I do like that we can get them in the supply sets as foil. Of course, we'll confirm, though, once we're opening up the full case if that is what it is inside here, if it's a regular promo. But the number 102 with the S implies to me that it's the same that we're going to be getting out of the regular boosters. So I like that. I like that. So there is the information here. So yeah, 100 types of cards, and then usually the 4 different promos. Sometimes there's 5, sometimes there's 6 promos. I would think 1 for each of the girls with 4 promos. That's neat, that's neat. And then of course on the bottom, can't cut this out for deck separator. A little divider, to separate out your deck. I like that. I like that. It's included here on the bottom of the supply sets. I think last time I opened up a bunch of English Edition original stuff, because that's where you get the supply sets. Japanese sets don't have supply sets. Or Japanese original, then coming to English Edition. So I think I missed it when opening up the 7 Deadly Sins products here in the channel, but I did notice those in personal breaks, and I was actually cutting them out for people. So it is neat. Just wanted to point that out in case you guys have never seen that. It is easy to miss there being on the bottom. And then I love the sleeves. The sleeves are absolutely adorable. So then you do get 1 pack of sleeves here. You can sleeve up a deck. Don't think there's any extras, so if you wanted to have a couple sets of sleeves just in case anything breaks, you probably want to get a couple supply sets. But I do like this here. I do like this. Nice foil. It feels, I'm actually going to open it. I know I normally don't open the promos, but it feels very thick. It does. It feels a bit thicker than normal. I'm assuming it's that foiling going on. So that is really neat, though. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve it up now that it's out of its protective sleeve. All right, so we've taken a look at the supplies. We've taken a look at the promo. Let's go ahead and crack on into the 5 packs that you do get in every supply set. So if there's a new set coming out for WEISS, maybe you're just a RWBY fan, you're like, really like RWBY, I don't know what this WEISS SCHWARZ game is all about. Supply sets are definitely a great way to get started. I'm always like, man, because I did not actually get any of the Cardcaptor Sakura Clear card supply sets. I missed out. I do regret not having those. One day, if I come across one, I'd like to pick one up. But we do have Cinder, Complete Maiden Powers, RR, and Following Into a Trap, Climax Common. So if I'm ever anywhere and I see one, I'd like to pick it up, but I know I can find them online. They're pretty expensive now. The Cardcaptor ones are pretty expensive. Cardcaptor boxes were cheap for a long time too, and now they're expensive. All certain kinds of SPs and the secrets are crazy, so I'm very glad I completed to the best of my ability my English edition sets. I'm still working on the Japanese sets. When I did, because like I said, prices on the clear card are kind of ridiculous right now. But I do have one of every single English card except that Worlds promo, so I do have the Springfest little frog outfit promo. I do have all the secrets. So, all the SPs. I just don't have the Sakura Still Slumber $10,000 promo. Which I'd like to have that at some point. Maybe if I win the lottery, you know. Maybe this weekend in our Star Wars Stellar Signatures draft, if I hit a 101 Harrison Ford, I'll trade it. I'll trade it for the promo. Alright, so I feel like in recent times here during personal breaks, we've actually had pretty good luck finding an SR per supply set. Which I feel like is against the norm because sometimes you only get 1 SR in a whole box. So out of 5 packs, I think that's pretty rare. Hey, Blake going undercover. I love the shatter foil here. You know, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. And Activist Childhood. That's true. I did have Climax Commons. My brain thinks specifically to the foils, which was the Roman SR and the RWBY Rare going undercover. But did have Activist Childhood. And then breaking into the control ship. Or hacking into the control ship. No, this is the alley keep pile. I'm keeping it. If we find the foils too, which we've done pretty well recently in getting 1 of each SR in the set per case. I think that happened with Slime. I think that happened as well with 7 Deadly Sins. I'll keep those 2. Yang here, RR. And Military Weapon, Climax Common. So no foil here in our supply set, but I'm happy. Alright, I've already found 2 of 5 of the previews. So I had 4 different cards. So yeah, 2 of 6 then, right? Because I'm still missing the 3 Roman cards and the foil. Yeah, so 2 of 6. There's the RWBY Rare of Blake going undercover. And then, of course, the Roman SR. And then that's one other Climax card. But alright. I'm actually going to move these on out of the way. Now I understand why I opened the trial deck first when we did the 7 Deadly Sins opening. So that way I could just keep all the piles from the packs in the supply set into the packs of the case. But that's not going to be the case here because we still have our trial deck. So I'm going to set that off to the side. And this is the box here for the trial deck. Contains 50 cards, including at least 1 foil here. So what is a trial deck? Trial Deck Plus is a specially crafted deck for 1 person that you'll need in order to play WEISS SCHWARZ. This deck will easily allow you to master the basics of the game. You can also mix cards from separately sold booster packs into your Trial Deck Plus and take your fun to the next level. So it includes Trial Deck Plus exclusive cards. 2 out of the 50 cards in this Trial Deck are shiny cards. It may also be a RRR card or even an exclusive SP signed card from the following voice cast in this Trial Deck Plus. Okay, cool. So we do have 2 Trial Deck SPs as well for RWBY. Lindsay Jones as Ruby Rose and Kara Eberly as WEISS Schnee. I just like it. WEISS Schnee and WEISS SCHWARZ. But very excited to see what we find here. Very excited to see what we find. Hopefully we can see a foil. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I haven't had the best luck opening up trial decks, personally, or on the channel, which has only been in previews because we don't put these on the site. These are just available in store. We typically just get one display of 6 trial decks. But alright, so this is what the inner contents look like of a trial deck. You do have your fold-out playmats as well as a little bit of an instruction sheet there, which they do theme to the set. So if you open up a 7 Deadly Sins ones, all the examples will be using SDS cards. Here it'll be with RWBY cards. Here's the rules sheet. Tell you what the different things in the card mean. You know, how to use the playmats. What are the different phases of the game? So on and so forth. A lot of information here, so it does make sense that the Trial Deck Plus would be very helpful with its instructions to get into the game. There's also some pretty nice tutorials on YouTube that I enjoyed. That is how I learned to play personally. And then there's how to play this deck in particular. A little poster there for RWBY. Of course, like I said, it was supposed to come out last Friday. Did get pushed back a half week. And there is your little mat you can put out. Now I'll be using the carton topper mats. We'll switch from baby dinos to the RWBY mat. Typically there's 1 to 4 play mats per sealed case. Alright, let's go over these cards. Take a look at our foils. It said we get 2 foils, and then maybe we can get extra foils. You have RWBY Teamwork. Then Initiation foil. Alright, let's just go ahead and pan through the deck here. Of course, since it is a deck, you're going to see a lot of duplicates. So there's the different art. So Initiation here was a different art. That's cool. I feel like I probably did pass over the RWBY Teamwork and not even notice. Familiar face for me with that Roman. Alright, so these cards at the back that we have 1 of each, these are the ones of which we can find in foil. So you will get a certain amount of these per box of, you know, each trial deck, sealed trial deck rather. So you'll have them at the front, and then instead of having, you know, 2 RWBY runnings at the front, you'll at the back of the trial decks have your slots where you could find the foil parallel. So each one of these, I wonder which RWBY will be the SP. This WEISS, I would think, would be the SP, because it did say she has SPs here in the trial decks. But there are 2 different RWBYs here, so not sure which ones would be the triple Rs, which one would be the SP. Let me go back and find Teamwork. Ah, so it was this one, RWBY Teamwork, and then the alternate art foil that you get 1 per trial deck. Alright, cool to check that on out. Unfortunately, did whiff on the foils. That's what I expected. That's what I expected, to be fair. Alright, let me move. Or I'll leave that foil out. I'll sleeve up our trial deck foils, keep all of our foils together. We'll see, I may move some to make more space. But for now, I will move our supplies from the supply set. Our general cards. I would typically put them up here, but they're stuff. I planned ahead on Monday, and then it turns out I planned too far ahead with everything set up. Alright, set those over there. I want to keep the promo on top so we can check it out. The Alley Keep pile. Regular promos, packs, commons, uncommons, rares, double Rs. We can put our foils here and then the assorted climax, commons, climax, rares. That sounds good. So let me grab our case. Let my degenerate self hit refresh on eBay for sketch cards. Alright, no sketches there. Let's crack into this case. Like I said, excited to see the carton topper playmat. So I do need to readjust these. Somehow forgot. Hashtag Alley Goldfish. But very excited. Some really cool news for WEISS SCHWARZ. Of course, with the winter conference they had over this past weekend, I believe, did get the announcement that there will be an Attack on Titan set coming to English Edition. Looking like it's coming to English Edition first, based on what I've heard. That'll be very interesting. Would love to see that. I know I've mentioned before that I have like half of a Mikasa cosplay. So I would definitely open up Attack on Titan here in the channel with Mikasa outfit. We do have our carton topper playmat. And then also this morning, some pretty cool news regarding the upcoming reprints of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Volume 1. And also Nazarick, Tomb of the Undead, I believe, is the full name of that set. So the SPs in that set, instead of their original first print gold foiling, the reprint set will be in silver. So that way you know what they are. I like that. That's interesting. Nice to see that people who have the originals, I would think the value will hold because the new ones are different. So I know people were worried about, oh man, slime reprint's gonna tank slime and things like that. So be curious to see, because I think people will also want to have, people like myself who are collectors of WEISS, would also want to have the different color SPs. So it is of course the stamp, like the signature stamp, instead of being gold like they were the first time around, they're gonna be silver. So I know if they did the Sakura stamps in a different color, I would need them for my collection. I wouldn't consider my collection complete without them. Now this mat is pretty tiny. The WEISS carton topper mats can be pretty tiny. English edition originals do have still 4. Typically nowadays with WEISS sets, we're seeing 1 carton topper, but it has stitched edges, so they're fancier. Used to be that everyone had 4. Now some of them just have 1. It is very soft, and I love the art here, of course, of all the characters. But alright, we did squeeze down our opening space here by quite a decent amount. So I don't think I can display the alley keep pile as much. But alright, let's go ahead and take a look at what the boxes themselves looks like, and if we need to adjust things here, we will. If we need to even go back to the baby dinos, we will. Alright, so here's the box here. There are 1 Secrets, 4 Ruby Rares, 4 SPs, 6 Triple Rs, and 21 SRs. Okay, very cool. So definitely probably going to be tough here to find a Ruby Rare. If I had to guess, maybe 1 per case. 1 per case, maybe? Perhaps like the Hanayome Rares with quintuplets recently. Oh. We'll see. Would love to find the Blake going undercover. Because like I said, I would want one. Haven't checked prices on this set at all. Of course, it's just releasing today, so I'm assuming places like Strictly Broken, TCG, and such have their orders up to check. But I'm just going to go into this blind. But okay, so we do have Blake Team RWBY promo. I'm wondering if these are going to be alternate arts of the promos. Because that is number 104 promo. Interesting. Interesting. More things to collect here for a complete set. No, not everyone cares about things like that, but for me, in a binder, it's good to see this because I would have to leave more space for the supply sets promos. But alright, let's go ahead and get started here. Pack number 1. Excited to see. Oh yeah, I can't hold it up as much as I normally do because I forgot how far zoomed in we are. Well, this is actually holding it a bit further down and makes it a little bit more relaxing for me. Alright. Ah! Dog! Zwei here, rare. Cute. Ruby's Awakening. I think I will save some space by actually not turning the climax cards. I think that'll work. I think we should be able to get everything to fit here. Of course, going to be opening up a full 16-box case here. John, School Dance. Kiss to Remember By. And of course, after we go through a few boxes, we'll start picking up the pace, because then we'll have seen most, if not all, of the commons and uncommons. But for now, I'm going to take it a bit slow and take a look at all the arts. We do have a foil coming up. We have James Ironwood, SR. So let's sleeve up our James foil. I know it would have been a lot of work, but it would have been pretty neat if Bougie Road made 4 different pack arts. Winter Schnee. Emerald, rare. Team RWBY, Climax rare. I'm sure there's got to be a pretty neat triple R of that Team RWBY card. Looks like Rick from Rick and Morty a little bit in the hair. At least that was my first reaction to that common. We do have Yang, double R. I did see her, of course, in our supply set. Raven, rare. Double R, Nora Valkyrie. Activist Childhood. Already found one of those, but nice. I just love the flavor of going undercover so much. I was very happy to when I learned how to play WEISS and I was able to read and understand the previews. Oh, it was so much fun. Pura there. That was rare. Oh, it was just so, I was like, oh man, this just seems right up my alley. Excuse the pun, but I don't know, that would be something that I would love playstyle-wise. I still haven't had a chance to build my card captor deck, even though I have like a playset and then some. But love the flavor on going undercover. Literally going undercover in your opponent's deck. It's great. It's great. Like I said, that's the RWBY rare I hope that we find. Neapolitan, rare. It's about to be like, do they actually have like a scoop of ice cream on their head? But it looks like the moon. At first I thought they had like a little hair accessory. Yang, Vital Festival, rare. Hijacking the Control Ship, there we go. A Roman. So we have found both of the climaxes that I previewed. Still looking for another rare, and of course our foils, but halfway done with my personal RWBY collection. Crow, rare. Ruby Rose, double R. James Ironwood, rare. Okay, so the SR was an alternate art foil. Do appreciate that. Both of the foils that I had for previews were alternate arts, which I did make a mention that I do appreciate seeing the alternate art foils. And putting them all in a binder, you know, it's cool when it's like just a foil parallel. You're like, okay, it's a pretty card, but I love it when there's options. So I do appreciate seeing when the foils are actually just different arts from the regular card. So I do like what I'm seeing here so far. WEISS Summoning, rare. RWBY Vital Festival. Another control ship. Hey, Neapolitan looks like they're in the background there. Learning. Alright, so Neapolitan is evil. Maybe. I'm going to have a 1 foil or 2 foil box here to kick things off. Just 3 packs left. Still an opportunity to find a second foil here. Salem, double R. Cinder, Infiltrating Beacon Academy, rare. Activist Childhood. Alright, right, last pack of our first box of the case. We do have Sun Wukong. That is a rare. So just one foil here in box 1. Recent cases we've been opening, we've seen about a 50-50 split in terms of 1 foil versus 2 foil boxes. So hopefully that is the case here as well, or perhaps even more so in our favor for double foils rather than single foils. I'm thinking it's probably in our best interest as much as I've been enjoying it. So I'll have this slightly off camera so we can have a spot for... No, actually, I think I will combine our promos. Or, well, the promo foil. Keep our SRs there. You can have our triple R. We can have, yeah, we can put SRs and triple Rs there. We can put SPs, and if we find a secret or a ruby rare, we can put it here. And then the alley keep pile until it's full, we'll keep it there. And I think that's a good arrangement for the time being. But all right, crack on into box number 2. Still haven't seen a regular Roman Torchwick yet. So I know, of course, there's still a decent amount of cards in this set that we haven't seen. Still going to be taking it a bit slower through this next box. Promo here, we do have WEISS, Team RWBY. And you know what? I've said these images look familiar. They're the images. The regular promo arts are the ones for the deck separator from the supply set. That's neat. I like it. I like it. So, can get the foil alternate art promos here out of the supply set. And then the regular arts, the promos, is your little deck separator. That's neat. Nifty. I like it, Bushiroad. I like it. Alright, getting started here on box number 2. Blake going undercover. Undercover. I don't know why I said 2 unders there. I stumbled and then I just said the whole word over again for no reason. RWBY Vital Festival rare. This dude looks like he's gonna ask us to play Blitzball. Yeah, he kind of looks like Cypher. A mix between Cypher and Titus. That's what I get out of that imagery. His name is Sun. Interesting. Ozpin, rare. Do love the art there on that Team RWBY. Can't wait to see what the triple R looks like. Double R, WEISS. Amber, Fall Maiden, rare. Double R, Yang. Emerald Sistrai, rare. Had to take care of a little bit of housekeeping there for a moment. All right, back to opening. WEISS Summoning, rare. Double R Cinder, complete maiden powers. No foil just quite yet here in our second box. Penny, rare. Hey, Roman Torchwick, regular rare. To the alley keep pile. Alright, so we've seen our first Roman. Took 2 boxes. Mercury Black, rare. We do have a foil coming up. It looks fancy. What do we have? SR, Crow, Branwyn. A lot of textures here for just an SR. I love to see it. Ooh, look at the spirals going on here. Very nice. Love the foiling here on this SR. I was very impressed with the foiling on the supply set promo. Liking these regular SRs as well. Alright, Crow. SR is our foil here so far in box 2. Still have a few more packs. Might have back-to-back single foil boxes. RWBY embarking on a new journey. Rare. Jean, rare. School Dance, Climax, rare. Crow, regular. Again, alternate art on the foil. Love to see it. Lee, double R. Adam Taurus, rare. Last pack here of our second box. You have double R, Pura, Fall Maiden's Vessel Candidates. All right. 2 down, 14 more to go. Let's tidy up a little bit. And alrighty. Moving on to box number 3. Promo here, we do have Yang, Team RWBY. So far, I believe we're just missing the actual RWBY promo, which we did find in the supply set. Alright, though, pack 1, box 3. Winter Schnee. I do think I'm going to start picking up the pace a little bit. I think we've seen a good amount of the commons and uncommons. Cinder, rare. Ozpin. Purah, double R. Penny, rare. Sun, rare. Team Ruby, Climax rare. Nora, double R. Yang, Vital Festival rare. You have a triple R, Fall Maiden's Downfall. Compared to the original art here. Getting shot with the arrow. Again, love to see consistently alternate art foils, but our first triple R of the case, here in box 3. WEISS double R. Raven rare. Lee double R. Crow rare. Double R, Ruby Rose. Neapolitan rare. We do have a second foil. Ooh, I see texture, extra texture. We do have a secret. Oh, wow, we found the one secret. Do you believe in destiny? With that stamp there. So Purah, Fall Maiden's Vessel Candidates, secret rare. Wow, that's so pretty. Ooh. So this kind of reminds me of the Ruby rares with the character stamps. Instead, Purah has this different stamp here. Will admit, if you guys couldn't tell so far, I haven't seen Ruby. Heard a lot of really good things about it. It's just, I collect Star Wars and I still even haven't seen The Mandalorian yet. So I just haven't seen Ruby, so if I'm mispronouncing any names, I do apologize. But that is really neat. So I wonder if that'll be similar to the Ruby rares. Perhaps that's Purah's little stamp there. That looks like the arrow that she got shot with in the Climax rare. But very cool, finding the secret here. We just had this loose case. As soon as I saw secret on the box, I'm like, okay, so that's probably one per master case. We'll see if I get lucky here with the loose case. Because we actually just got in 3 from Southern Hobby today. So 3 cases. Do have a case in the site for personal breaks. This one here just took the loose case to open for the shop. Boom, there we go, secret. That is so cool, Purah secret. Nice. That's why we left this space wide open here, so you could put our fancy cards. I was thinking maybe Ruby Rares, SPs, but we do actually have the secret. That is awesome. 2 foils here in box 3, Triple R, and that secret. Love to see it. The Lucky Touch. Lucky Touch. All right, excited to see what else we're going to find in the case. I love this little dog. You know, we're putting the dog in the alley keep pile. We're putting it on the bottom, though, because it's not one of my cards. And I'm not even a dog person, but just pictures of, like, corgi-like dogs are cute. I would never want to own a dog. We'll say that. We'll say that. That one's cute, though. I like it. That's why he's cute. All right, James Rare. Pearl Rare. And finishing off with a Roman Rare here to end off box 3. That's alrighty. Again, doing some little housekeeping. Just all these infinite little slips piled up. And I do want to move our commons, some of our uncommons as well. Just so we have a bit more space. Guess I can move them every 3 boxes. Climax commons I will leave for now, although that pile is getting a bit large as well. All right, here we go. Cracking on into box number 4. Getting into the quarter points through the case. Wonder if we'll see the RWBY promo here. No, we do have another Blake Team RWBY. In theory, we should find 4 of each. Unless there's like a secret 5th promo. It doesn't tell you how many promos there are on the packs. That is one thing I wish Bushiro did. Not that it's a big deal. Because I remember I was opening up Slime and I thought there'd be 5 for the 5 different character little chibis. And then we just found a 6th one that just looked like a scene. And I was taken aback by it. I was like, oh, would not have expected there to be another promo. I thought we had all our bases covered, but... Sometimes you can get caught off guard by random promos. Remember actually one time, semi-recently, we were opening up some Sword Art Alicization Volume 2, and we found an Alice promo, and someone in chat was like, oh, I didn't even know that existed, because they'd opened up like almost 10 boxes or so and hadn't seen an Alice promo. So sometimes it is hard to just be like, oh, I didn't know that existed with promos. But the packs are talking about pack contents. Does the box say anywhere? Let me grab a box. The box say how many different promos there are? The boxes do not. So of course the promos aren't in the packs themselves, so it makes sense I guess not to mention it. But you'd think maybe on the box it'd say how many different promos. 20 packs plus 1 of X type promos. You know, 1 of 4, 1 of 5, 1 of 6, 1 of 2. Just an idea. Raven Rare. I do think, though, we can pick up the pace even more. Only a quarter of the way through the case, and we've been here for about 45 minutes. You guys probably don't want to sit here for 5 hours while I open up the case, so probably just start jumping here to the back. Also, that means we'll see our SPs quicker. The faster I open, the faster we get to the special shiny cards. Hurrah, double R. Man, I can't believe we found a secret in box 3. Early. Pretty early. I'm just grabbing at random from the case. I feel like sometimes we tend to find foils all at the end of the case, which is super odd. I don't think it's a pattern, just a weird coincidence that we've been seeing a lot of, and I'm just like grabbing now at random. We do have Asar, very textured. Asar, Sun Wukong here. Titus. Interesting texture in the back. Wonder if that's perhaps their team logo or something to do with his character. Different foiling than the other Asars. Neat to see, though. Neat to see. Let's go ahead and sleeve up Sun here. We do have a second foil. We have Falling into a Trap, Triple R. Very bright yellow here. Back-to-back foils here in box 4. So far it has been a 50-50 split in terms of 2 versus 1 foil boxes. WEISS Summoning. Jean, School Dance, Double R. RWBY, Vital Festival. Blake, going undercover. Like I said, love the shatter foiling. Don't actually know what this specific type of foil is called, but in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's called shatter foiling. This good old Battle of the Giant boxes from back in the day. I cracked so many of those packs hunting. What was I hunting? Daigusto Emerald. And I did find one eventually, but it literally would have been cheaper for me to just buy a Daigusto Emerald. Back in the day, though, I don't know what... I don't know why, but hey, it probably somehow got me here. But I was someone that just doesn't like buying singles. I just want to crack the packs and find it myself. So now I just crack packs like every day. But also, it gets to the point where sometimes it's like, Allie, why? Allie, you could have just bought the card for the amount of stuff that you've opened and still not found the card. Someone has to open the packs to find the cards though, right? So now I just do it as a job instead of out of my own wallet. Alright, James Rare. I love living vicariously through opening packs here. You know, sometimes I'll open my own box. But, you know, I opened 6 really oof boxes of clear card back in the day. Really oof boxes. And then I still had to buy so many singles to put together my set. You know, at least I didn't have to buy one of every common, one of every uncommon, but I was still missing rares. I was somehow still missing rares after 6 boxes. I think I had all the double R's, but I had like 5 single foil boxes and 1 double foil boxes. 1 double foil box, and then I did have a duplicate on one of the foils, and I'm like, man, this was really not a good allotment of 6 boxes. And then, I still wanted to crack packs when Japanese clear card came out, so I ordered 1 box, and then ever since I've been working on buying all the rest of the singles. That, for me, was the sweet spot. That, for me, was the sweet spot. You know, honestly, looking back, instead of buying 6 random boxes of clear card, wanting to put together a case, or wanting to put together a set, I should have just bought a case, sold the second play set, kept all the foils, and then bought the rest of the cards I needed. That would have been the strategy for what I wanted to accomplish, and that's something I know now for wanting to make stuff in the future set-wise. Like, hopefully we'll get a Stone Ocean set, new JoJo set. I would buy a case, rip the case. If there's secret rares or something crazy, maybe even buy a master case, sell the 3 extra play sets, keep all the foils, and buy the rest of the stuff that I need, hope that I have most of it. That would probably be the good tech for building another set. But I had to find out the hard way, and I did for sure. Alright, 1 quarter of the case down. Now there is a newer way that I've learned recently of opening up Bushiroad packs that I did employ last week, opening up that case of Vanguard. Alright, there's our promo boxes empty. I want to try that here. It wasn't actually that much easier, but it did save a bit of time than having to pick up and put down the scissors every pack. So we'll see, but we do have our 3rd Blake Team RWBY promo. Just keep pulling out all the Blake promo boxes out of the case. Just... Alright, so it's like holding it right here, and it pops open. So that's not that bad. A lot of the Vanguard packs didn't pop open. I had to actually rip from like the top and then separate at the seam. And that was kind of annoying, but like I said, it was slightly faster than picking up and putting down the scissors. And also, it gets rid of having all these little slips, the top bits floating around, like this one that somehow got behind the camera from, I think, like box 3. I remember I saw it go flying and I was just like, just let it happen. Ruby embarking on a new journey. You know why I think this trick works better with WEISS packs? Because there's a bit more air in the packs and space up top of the cards as compared to Vanguard. And I think, I kept botching it last Friday, but it does seem a lot easier to just, there we go. I was like, of course, as soon as I said, oh, this is easy, it stops working. But, anyways. Jaune, rare. Is that Pura's boyfriend? Feel like I'm learning here. Amber, rare. No foils yet here in box 5. Emerald, rare. The trick has failed. Ruby Rose, double R. I need to have my knuckles further apart, which is better because I just hurt them, just grinding them against each other. So it actually probably works out in my favor. Winter Schnee, rare. Yeah, that's what it is. I was inching my fingers too close to one another. And then if the knuckles touch, it's too close. Which is good, because like I said, oh, why do I feel like we haven't seen a Blake Belladonna double R in 5 boxes? That can't be right, can it? What? There's only 10 double R's. How did it take us 5 boxes to find a Blake double R? Alright. Short print? No. Probably just really weird. But when we do our recap, we'll make sure to separate out and see our quantities on our double R's and see if perhaps we have less Blakes than expected. That is weird. That's true. We've seen the Ruby double R, the Yang a couple times, the WEISS a few times. That was our first Blake double R. Confirmed. Y'all saw it here first. Easier to pull a secret than a Blake Belladonna double R. I don't make the rules. A sample size of 5 boxes. It is easier to pull a secret rare than a Blake double R. Nor a double R. Craziness. Craziness, I swear. Crazy. Ruby rare. Not Ruby rare, but Ruby Vital Festival rare. Roman rare. Man, it feels like I was making that preview like yesterday. Oh, we do have foil here. SR Adam Taurus. First foil here, box 5. 6. Box 5. Box 5 feels like it's been going on for a while. Yeah, I just said samples. I just went on a tangent about sample size of 5. And then I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened. Wrong button. Atom, rare. Mercury Black, rare. Going Undercover and Activist Childhood together. I love to see it. Summoning, rare. Last pack of box 5. It's gonna be a single foil box, or we're gonna find something else. Just a single foil box here in box 5. The scales have tilted in favor of single foils once again. We'll see if I can remedy that here with box number 6. So after this box, we'll move our commons and uncommons just like I did after box number 3. Keep it even every 3 boxes. Clear off the mat a little bit. We'll see if box 6 will give us our first RWBY promo as I throw the box into the shelf. And it did happen. RWBY Team RWBY promo. And here we can have that direct comparison. Pack Art RWBY instead as the supply set foil promo. Alright, RWBY, we'll put you on top. Penny rare. Yang, double R. Hey, Roman SR, there we go. The alley pile grows. Again with that cool spirally foiling that we saw from our first SR of the case. So Roman Torchwick SR. Alright, so now, we'll see. I mean, I might have used up all my luck finding that secret. Now we're just looking for that RWBY Rare Blake. Alright, so ignoring the dog. Did have Activist Childhood upside down. Whoopsies. Alright, 5 out of the 6. I have all of the cards themselves, but in terms of all the variants, just one more till I've completed my own preview set. This is super cool. Then, like I said, the little, I don't know what it is, just a little derpy rendered face. Cute. He goes at the bottom, though, because he technically doesn't belong in the pile. I'm still not a dog person. I don't know. But oh, we do have foil here, School Dance. Wait a minute. I mean, you do you, man, but what's going on here? Interesting. Was it like that in the regular art? It was, I just didn't even notice. Huh. Burra's dress is really nice. Like the long dress. All the outfits, actually, that I can see here are cute. They should wear not sneakers, though. That kind of ruins the look for me. But 2 foils here in box 6. Like I said, box 6, even the score. Alright, back to 3 and 3 on single versus double foils. Crow rare. Ruby Rose, double R. James Ironwood, rare. Both foils we found actually pretty early on in this box. Ozpin. Cinder, double R. Roman Torchwick, rare. Yang, Vital Festival. Raven. Knee, double R. That's the same person that has a really cool uncommon with an apron. I like that one. Winter Schnee, rare. Taurus, rare. Alright, almost finished up here with box 6. Cinder rare. I keep reading that team name. I know there's 3 S's, but I keep reading Team SSSN as Team Social Security Number. I don't know why. Pura, rare. Neapolitan. WEISS double R. Last pack here of our 6th box. We do have another Doge. I actually had an alert on my phone. I don't know why. Apparently, GameStop has announced that they will take Shiba coin and Dogecoin. It's a little interesting. I was like, oh, thank you, phone, for presenting me with this article. Definitely something super weird to wake up to this morning. It's like, oh, let's check our notifications. The Bossman saved Stellar shipped yet early in the morning. It's like, nope, GameStop announces they will accept Dogecoin and Shiba Inu coin. I'm like, what? Huh? It's cool, but what? Alright, though. Almost at the halfway point of our case. I'll move our Climax Commons. That was getting to be a large stack. Our rares are actually getting pretty large as well. Climax Commons, or Climax Rares, looks actually slightly smaller than our stack of double R's, which is a little weird. Got some pack dust on our secret, but that's why it's in top loader. Alright, box 7. I think actually since I started that new pack trick, maybe that is just the commonly known way to open WEISS packs. I don't know. I opened all my card captor with the pull tabs, being extra careful. We have Yang, double R, because I remember Bossman told me you have to be extra careful with the pull tabs because you can nick the cards. And then I remember first WEISS full case opening we did here on the channel, one of our first WEISS openings. I don't think the first, but one of the first openings here. We did a whole case of Golden Wind, which looking back, I'd picked a few singles for my collection. There's a lot that I regret not buying at that moment. Like the Giorno SSP. I did actually, I think, end up with the majority of the SPs that we pulled, except the Abaccio. The Abaccio sold pretty early on TCG Player. And then the rest of them just kind of sat there forever. The Mista, then the Rancha as well. I eventually was able to pick those up from the shop itself, down the road, but there's just so many that I'm missing. I lost an auction for an English Trish SP last week, which, you know, obviously I'm like, man, that kind of stinks. But then Natalie Portman's in Stellar, and I'm like, well, it's good I didn't spend $300 on a Trish SP. Kind of need that $300 for Star Wars cards. So. Yeah, it worked out, but I don't know if I'll ever see an English Trish SP that's not $10,000 on TCG Player for the rest of my life. Hopefully I do come across one. I would be more inclined if someone said, Allie, you legitimately have to spend $10,000 on a WEISS thing. I would buy, obviously. Well, I'd try to buy. I saw one for sale at one point for $10,000. That's my price point. That World's promo. Rather than just the Trish SP. That's just... $10,000, I could buy a few cases of Golden Wind. Not as many as if I had bought it back on release date. But, you know, I could probably... a case in that... I don't know. I don't even know what boxes are. I feel like last time I saw a box, a JoJo box of Golden Wind English was like 200 bucks. The 16 boxes for Kate's. That's a lot. But you definitely could buy a couple cases. Hey, we have our second Park Blvd double R of Golden Wind, and more likely to pull a Trish than just buying a Trish for $10,000. I know sometimes people just have a random card and they're like, no one else has it, let me just put it up super high, and it's like, I can't blame them. Also, it's kind of like a flex. Look what I have. We do have SR here, Cinder Complete Maiden Powers. Now that's the alley keep pile. I just saw SR and I put it down. But still. I have made some progress over the past month towards my JoJo collection. Found some foils that I thought were not that bad priced. Oh, look! Hey! We've seen that. Oh, that's cute. Love it. Super cute sleeves, and you can have it on card form with this triple R of Team RWBY. I knew this triple R was going to be good. Seeing the regular one, I was like, oh, I like this card. So that is awesome. Love that there. Triple R Team RWBY. And I am noticing a pattern. You get 2 foils in a box of RWBY. They're pretty close together. So if you go like 3 packs, 4 packs even, and you haven't seen another foil, you probably have a 1 foil box. That's what it seems to me. I'm curious. Next time we hit a foil, I want to count packs and then see if we do or don't find a foil in the rest of the box. Probably be easier to go back and watch the video afterwards instead of trying to keep track while I'm opening, but instead, after this video, I have to sort everything. Because, of course, since I'm opening for the shop, these singles, except for the alley keep pile, will be available on our TCG Player store later tonight. Hopefully, by the time this video is up, they've already been sorted and listed. Hopefully not too late that this video goes up. Hopefully not too late. I've noticed if I'm not touching the computer while the video exports, it does go faster. Like if I don't listen to music, I just let it sit in peace and do its own thing, it works faster. Just like me, if I'm working and people are talking to me, of course I go slower than if I'm just doing my own thing. So it makes sense. The computer needs its space. I'm sure there's a technological reason for why that happens, but I'll just think of it, the computer wants its space to do its business, which is fine. Which especially works out here because I'll be sorting out the rares and such. So that should be fine. I'll also randomly hitting refresh on an eBay tab, which, you know, it probably doesn't slow it too much. Alright, no sketches. There were a handful of new listings. I try to check once a box, but I'm so excited to see what oversized sketches of Salem double R. I haven't seen too many of those. Did see? I know we've seen at least one. Yeah, we did see one in looking like box number 1. That might be only our second Salem double R though in 7 boxes. Definitely not as weird as not seeing a Park Blvd in 5 boxes, but I'm very excited for Friday. Opening up Stellar. Can't wait to see what jumbo sketch we get. Christmas draft. I have a spot in the draft. Man. Last year I got 1 spot and I ended up with 2nd pick and I was like, this is insane. The sketch was nice, but it wasn't one that I wanted. Otherwise, I could have had the sketch. I wouldn't even be able to say what my auto first pick would be. I would have to go through the whole case. Because there's a lot of sketches that I love, but also, depending on what's the low-numbered autographs are of the case, it could be very difficult. Because, of course, Natalie Portman as Padme, my dream card, is in this product. But then also Emilia Clarke as Kira. You know, and I may be dumb sometimes, but I'm not stupid. Like, if there's, like, a number to 5 Harrison Ford and not a sketch that I'm absolutely in love with, and, like, a Natalie Portman numbered to 40, so the base auto, I'd have to pick the Ford, even though I'm like, not the world's biggest Harrison Ford fan. But like I said, I'm dumb, but I'm not stupid. So, it's definitely a great checklist. Very happy with it. It's my favorite design. I know a lot of people still don't like the triangles. I love it. I love it. The set's gorgeous. Topps did Kelly Marie Tran so bad with this set, though. They picked a horrible picture for her. As I was trying to avoid, but of course avoid because I wanted to experience everything for the first time. There's so many, I'm like, oh, that image is great, which I would have loved to share with you guys. All of my first impressions to the different cards, but it's showing up 2 days late. And I can't not look for stuff on eBay for 2 days. So I've been seeing what the cards look like, but I love the design. I love the design. Some of the images, I don't like the images they chose, but in terms of the actual card design, I love it. Love it. We do have Blake Team RWBY promo. So that's our 4th Blake promo of the case. I wonder if we'll see more. Wonder if we'll see more. We've had 4 Blakes, 2 Yangs, 1 WEISS, 1 RWBY. I just went to grab my scissors. We're not doing that anymore. Oh no, honey. Handy dandy scissors turned out to be not so handy. Salem double R. They are still handy dandy scissors. I will say I do prefer the using scissors to open packs, to be completely honest. Ooh, we have, anyway, hold on, we got texture. I'll get back to that in a moment. This looks ridiculous. Is that like a portal? Is the dog running super fast and that's like speed marks? It kind of reminds me like somebody's eyeball. I don't know what's going on here, but it looks ridiculous. The little tongue sticking out. Like I said, the rendering of this dog I find very humorous. In a cute way. Alright though, we do have Zweiazar here. And now I have to keep mental track of how many packs until we find another foil. If we do or if we don't. And I do prefer the scissors just because it does hurt when I rub my knuckles together. But this does save me time. Look at that. Back-to-back foil packs. Ruby's Awakening. Good. I didn't have to keep track of anything. Yes. Yes. Because I've already lost track of 2 foils versus 1 foil. Alley confession. I lost track. I'm sorry. The dog. Alright, 2 foils here in box number 8. Yep. Halfway point through the case. We have found a secret. No SPs, though. Double R Pura. And I've gotten into the habit, I keep turning all the Climax cards. And I've been trying to get myself to stop doing that for like the past 3 boxes. And I just can't. It's force a habit. I want to just be like, oh, here's the picture. Even though you guys have probably seen some of these cards. Like 10 times on the Climax Rares, potentially. Amber Fall Maiden. I think what it is for me, I want to turn it also because it's easier to tell whether it's a Climax Rare or a Climax Common. Because some of them, like the Kiss to Remember By, I know, is a Climax Common, Activist Childhood, Hijacking the Control Ship, and then Team RWBY, I know, is a Climax Rare. Other than that, though, I'm just kind of like, oh wait, I forgot. So I think it just hasn't stuck yet, some of the rarities here. That is not a good feeling at all. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, I didn't like that. Anyways, we're using the scissors here. I was gonna say we're scissoring this pack, and then I was like, let me not say that. And then I said it anyways. Team Social Security number is a climax common. That was aggressive. I didn't expect that. Mercury Black. Ruby's Awakening. Alright, Ruby's Awakening. I did think it didn't look too different. I was hoping we'd see something different in the image, but this one does not look like an alternate art foil. For the most part, though, lots of alternate arts for the foils. I do appreciate that a lot. Appreciate that a lot. Alright, though, let's continue here with box 8. Yang, double R. Embarking on a new journey. Raven. The double R. Cinder, rare. Ozpin. Alright, almost finished up with our first half. Interesting that we haven't seen any SPs. We already had 2 foils in this box, so we know that we won't see one here. But we did have a secret in the first half. I'm wondering what we will find. Not sure what we're supposed to be expecting here per case. Haven't had the chance with having to run around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to figure out what's going on with Stellar. Very frustrating earlier today. Yeah, because of course, if you guys have looked at Stellar online, sealed cases of Stellar for this year now about $13,000 a box. So we're like, yeah, where is it? Because we also learned that some of the other warehouses from Southern Hobby did get their product in on Monday and had them sent out. It's just the warehouse that we were assigned to hadn't gotten it yet. And it's like, what's going on? Is it missing? And it's like, you'd think they would care that something so expensive went missing. Because you know Topps billed them for it. So you think they'd care that it was gone. But they didn't really care. They're like, we don't know where it is. Stop contacting us. And it's like, okay, all right. That's how you want to be. And so we were trying to figure out, like, we've been calling other distributors, like, hey, does anyone have one that we could buy, you know, off the in-stock list, which is usually a little bit under market, but a lot more than cost originally. So we were really trying to figure something out to make sure that we could have something to show for you guys on Friday. Because it's disappointing, first of all, that it wasn't here for today, but to then not even... So that was a lot. Bossman was very unhappy. Bossman told our rep at Southern that if he has a stroke that he's gonna have his family members sue them. But it was super stressful, because this has been like a really big thing that we've been planning for months. So the celebration of the release of Stellar. So I haven't had a chance to really look at anything RWBY. You know, I haven't looked at Facebook for the WEISS SCHWARZ global group to see people saying, oh, I found so-and-so out of a case and things like that. So I'm not sure what we're going to be expecting here. Wonder if it's going to be like JoJo, where it's a secret or an SSP and then 2 SPs. That'd be pretty nice. It'd be cooler if it was like quintuplets, where it's like 4 high rarity foils per case. You know, we found a secret, so then maybe we'll find a Ruby Rare and 2 SPs. That'd be pretty nice. But that seemed like more loaded than usual. To be fair, there's a ton. There's 5 SSPs, 5 SPs, 5 Hanayome Rares. Because there's 5 of them, they're quintuplets. So it makes sense that the cases have a bit more when there's literally such a huge card pool. But, you know, it'd be sick to have 4 high rarity foils here in a case of RWBY too. That'd be great. I feel like it might be closer to 7 Deadly Sins where we found 2 SPs. So I'm hoping that the secret doesn't take away from an SP. Secrets are usually, I feel like, kind of 1 per master case, so maybe like 2 SPs in a secret. But then where does the ruby rare go? So that's why I'm like, ooh, hopefully it's closer to quintuplets. Maybe like 3 SPs and a ruby rare. Or 2 SPs, a secret, and a ruby rare, but... Might be 2 SPs or SP and secret and a ruby rare. We'll see. That might make a bit more sense. So you might have 2 other high rarity foils coming in this case. You might have 1. Hopefully we have at least 1 and not 0. That would be very unfun. But we are moving into we're moving through box number 9 right now. We've crossed our halfway point. We are on the hunt for Blake going undercover ruby rare. In particular, because I want it. And SPs. Any SPs, I'll take them. I just want to see pretty shiny cards. I want the shiny cardboard. I do like the pop noise the packs have been making. It was also satisfying if I cut up a bit high and then I would have to peel it open like that. That was a good noise too. It's a good pop noise though. I like it. Texture! We have SR Mercury Black. Looks like he has wings. Sephiroth wannabe. Why do I have so many Final Fantasy references for this video? Alright, foil 1 here, box 9. We do have Mercury Black. Let's see if we have another foil. We've seen a few back-to-back foils. By a few, I think at least 2. Alright, not there. What about this pack? Or is box 9 going to be a single foil? My prediction is we'll just have the 1 Mercury Black here in box number 9. But that is neat. 1 secret. We did find it in box 3. Yang, rare. Ruby, Vital Festival. Now, I can definitely tell it's box 9 because our piles of commons and uncommon are huge. Huge Tampa. Blake going undercover always puts a smile on my face when we pull it. I love the ears too. Little ears. Nora, double R. Last pack here of our 9th box of the case. Oh! Looks like my prediction was incorrect because I'm seeing gold there. Are we going to have a Yang SP, perhaps? Ah, it's a Ruby Rare. Ah, we did not get Blake Ruby Rare. We did have Yang Vital Festival Ruby Rare. The logo reminds me of like a heart. Alright. We have a Ruby Rare here. And that is why my first impression of the secret was it was like a kind of Ruby Rare for not a Team Ruby member. Let me go ahead and get our Yang, though, sleeved up and top-loaded. Unexpected finish here to box number 9. Still want to leave our secret, however, on top. I'll leave that there, though, so if anyone, like, just skimming through the video can be like, oh, I see what's underneath. Alright. Let me do some housekeeping. Housekeeping. I'm gonna move our rares too. The pile is large. In here. Alright. Tidy these on up. I think I move the Climax Commons every 6 boxes, which will make it a little bit weird. The pile at the end will be a little bit smaller. Still no sketches listed. No sketches listed. Alright. Moving on to box number 10. feels so weird opening the box so zoomed in. I feel like it doesn't look right, but that's how we got our mat to fit. I do wish the carton topper mats were a bit bigger, but we could probably get less of them if they were. WEISS promo number 3. So we have 4 Blakes, 3 WEISS, 2 Yangs, and 1 RWBY so far. Like I said, I assume we're done with Blakes. I assume we're done finding Blake promos. But curious to see if we will actually find more. Alright, I need to scoot in my chair. Why is my chair so far away? Also, where'd my flip-flop go? There it is. Florida Life. It is 3 days before Christmas and I'm wearing flip-flops. Sun. Rare. Forgot I dissolved the rare pile. Pura, double R. Team Social Security number. Super Social Security number. I was like, what would the extra S stand for? Obviously, that's not what it is, but in my brain, it makes it funnier. Cinder, rare. Roman Torchwick. Blake Belladonna, double R. Adam Torres. Ooh, we see texture. We have Winter Schnee, SR, foil number 1. Now, I don't know if I'm spoiling anything for myself, but she turned evil. Because at first I was like, oh, white hair, is that WEISS? And I was like, no. And then I don't think so either. But the fact that she does have the longer things that hang, if she parted it in the middle, I could see how it would fall like that. I don't know. I'm a little sus of Winter Schnee. A little sus. Ooh, the sketch might be coming soon. I just listed the set. There's this one seller on eBay that I did message them earlier, hoping that they would get back to me, telling me what they pulled. And they did not. eBay shenanigans while filming. Don't tell boss man. Raven rare. Like I said, I try to hit refresh like once a box. Salem, double R. I mean, they are in different colors, but like, you turn red, you turn evil. I don't know. Is Ruby evil? She's red. Doubtful. Press X to doubt. James Ironwood, rare. So far, just that one foil here in box 10. Pura, regular rare. Knee, double R. Penny, rare, and Penny Climax common. Military weapon. Neapolitan. Zwei. I love the little feet. I love the little feet and the squishly rendered face. I think that's what does it for me on that card. Ozpin. Looks sinister. Last pack here of our 10th box. We do have Yang, Vital Festival. All right. This is a very wobbly stack of commons. Let me fix that. And then, of course, we'll move on into box number 11. Let's see another RWBY promo. Why does she keep dodging us? All right, here we go. Box number 11 of the case. I think my prediction, the one secret, the one RWBY rare, and the one SP is what we're going to end up with. We'll see. Perhaps I'll be pleasantly surprised. Into the pit. Hey, we do have another RWBY promo. Welcome, RWBY, to our RWBY opening of RWBY. Why? I'm losing it. I'm losing it. That was not intentional. I just picked up the scissors. The scissors said, "Don't you forget about me. Don't." Anyways, Ruby Rose, double R. Adam, rare. Roman Torchwick. James Ironwood. Blake Belladonna, double R. Now we're starting to see her a bit more. Now we're starting to see her a bit more. It was very weird how we didn't see her for such a while. Pura, rare. Ooh, foil. We have Neptune, SR. Love the blue hair here. Neptune SR is our first foil of box 11. Let's get him sleeve done up. All right, we're going to find a second foil here in our next pack. We are not. All right, Cinder rare. Now, of course, the pack that broke the box that broke the pattern did have a RWBY rare. I'm wondering if it's regular assorted foils, if it does have the pattern where they come close together, or that was a really weird coincidence for like the first half of the case. Bit curious to see if we find a second foil here and it's an SP. I'll be inclined to believe that that is a thing. I don't know though. I don't know. Double R Nora. Mercury Black. Yang Vital Festival. Raven Rare. Oops, I put an uncommon in the common pile. No! It's only a matter of time before that happens. Impressed, honestly, I got through so much of just the first 4 cards of the pack without doing that. Because I caught myself a few times early on, but in terms of actually putting uncommons in the common piles. Winter Schnee, rare. Jean, double R. Right, that is Jean, right? How did he switch from a suit to a dress? Like I said, not that there's a problem with it. It just caught me off guard, and I couldn't figure why. I thought it was so weird. It's because we've seen him in a suit. Yeah, and it's talking about school dance place near climax area, so it's from that same scene. Huh. Interesting. Alright, though, last pack here of box 11. We do have Doug Zwei there. And that finishes off box 11. Alright, getting into box number 12 here. 3/4 of the case down. Man. Feels like it's gone by quite quickly. Which I honestly think that it has. An hour and a half. It's not bad. For some reason I had in my head that the whole opening for 7 Deadly Sins was an hour and a half, but I think it was 2.5 hours. I think that's what it was. We have WEISS promo. So 4 Blakes, 4 Weisses now. 2 and 2 on Yang and RWBY. I'm thinking we're done with WEISS promos. Except we're not, because the game is WEISS SCHWARZ. But alright though, here we go. Pack 1, box 12. I grabbed the scissors again. This is my default is to opening up these packs with scissors. RWBY Vital Festival. Emerald, rare. WEISS Summoning. Blake going undercover, rare. Nora, double R. Ooh, we do have a triple R here. Kiss to Remember By. Well, that's cute. And I'm just in the middle of the street. Walking down the street. Triple R. So I did notice that it did say there were 6 triple Rs. However, we only do have 4 types of Climax Rares. So I was wondering which Climax Commons we would see turned into triple Rs. I know neither of the ones that I previewed are, because otherwise I would have seen them already. So Kiss to Remember By. Wonder if it... Oh, it's Falling Into the Trap, because we have seen that one already as well. The Falling Into the Trap was a Climax Common turned triple R. It does have really cool imagery there, though. Alright, so that solves my question. I was wondering which of the Climax Commons got the triple R foil treatment. Cool that we saw both of them here in the case. Cool that we saw a secret in the case. Ozpin rare. Double R Yang. No! The commons in the uncommon pile. Penny rare. Roman Torchwick. RWBY embarking on a new journey. The Clash of the Knuckles. Jean, double R. I like how he's yellow. Jean is yellow. Meta. Jean Arc. Oops, School Dance is a Climax rare. Sun Wukong rare. Look like maybe just 1 foil in this box. I feel like triple R's most of the time are like the 2nd foil of a box. Blake Belladonna double R. I think though that's just something, a misconception that I have mentally, because there are 21 SRs and 6 triple R's. So in general, you are more likely to hit an SR. But I don't know. I just feel like across different WEISS sets, it feels like often you get a triple R as your 2nd foil. Especially we saw with Sword Art. most recently. Maybe we'll find an SP here. Maybe that's the tech. Maybe we'll see later in the box there'll be an SP. And then it's not the super close 2-foil pattern that we've been seeing for SRs and triple Rs. Who knows? We have a couple boxes, or a couple packs left here in box 12. Amber, rare. Adam, rare. Salem, double R. Second to last pack. I might be on to something. Except I'm not, because we do have an SR. Alright, so we have Pura SR with the arrow in the background. Yeah, that's the little logo there. Yeah, it's like a Ruby rare, except for Pura. SR, card number 53. Alright, so we did have a triple R and an SR. Just didn't hold that pattern of the foils being close together. I think I'm just grasping at straws. Just the fact that it happened a couple times in a row, to me, made me think there was a pattern. I don't know. I still kind of believe in the pattern. I feel like it's happened more times than it hasn't. Well, that does wrap off box number 12, which means it's been 3 boxes since we moved our commons. Right? 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah. It'll just be weird. The stack will be extra big at the end because 16 is not divisible by 3 as a solid number. But move our uncommons, and it's been another 6 boxes. Let's move our climax common. All right. Down to the last quarter of the case. Last 4 boxes. Let's go. Let's go. As a YouTuber, a real YouTuber might say, let's go. Ah. See, I make fun of people that do that, but I know that's going to be me on Friday. I know I'm just going to be hyped to the nth degree. Do have Yang promo. Are we going to just have the last 2 boxes be rubies? Are we just destined to only find rubies at the end? So 3 Yangs, 2 rubies, 4 of the other 2. Reach for the scissors, but I caught myself. Alright though, pack 1, box 13. Starting off with James Ironwood. Jean, double R. Pura, rare. Mercury, rare. Salem, double R. Team Social. Blake going undercover. Sun. There's like this little thing over there that keeps making me think that the card is like miscut, but it must just be the scene that's captured. It's been driving me insane, I must admit, since the first time we pulled that rare. I'm like, is there something wrong with this card? What is on the side? It must just be like a building or something. Why is he upside down also? That is just something I'm like, ah. I will say not a fan of the art on that card just because I don't like the way it's framed. But otherwise, really enjoying the set. Crow. Ruby Rose. Ruby. Emerald, rare. WEISS Summoning. Jeanne d'Arc, rare. Alright, no foils yet here in this box. We're almost at the end. But we do have something here. What do we have? We do have the SR. I like the little pink highlight. SR here for our first, maybe only foil of box 13. RWBY Vinyl Festival. Nora, double R. Amber, rare. Blake, double R. And last pack. Alright, so just a single foil box. Oh no, again, I spoke too soon. I didn't see the texture on the end, but what do we have? Oh, we actually got a second RWBY rare. This is what I wanted. I didn't think we'd even find it. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. Yes. Yay! I've actually completed my goal. I didn't think it was going to happen. I was like, what are the odds? Not very good. And then it's like, we found a RWBY rare. Dream is dead. Dream was not dead. It was like box number 13. Didn't have a second foil. I didn't even see it. Completely caught me off guard. Yes! Alright. We did it! All my previews! Yay! Yay! The alley keep pile grows! The alley pile grows! Alright! Oh, I wonder, are we gonna find an SP? Did perhaps our Seeker replace an SP? I don't know. There's 3 boxes left. Let's take a look again. So there's 4 SPs, 4 RWBY rares, and 1 secret. Not sure what to expect. Not sure. The packs are trying to escape. Look at the graveyard of boxes. We do have a RWBY promo. 3rd RWBY promo. I'll still leave her on top. Yeah, Yang had 3 as well. I've been trying to keep them in like order, ascending order from lowest to highest. Alright. Let's get started here with this box. What do we have coming up? We have Crow. Double R. Oop. That's a new rarity. Double R. Oop. Zwei. We have a foil. Do have SR Emerald. Go ahead and sleeve up our emerald foil, and will the pattern come back, or did it never exist in the first place? Pattern might not have existed in the first place. Mercury Black. Nora, double R. Ruby Rose. James, rare. Blake going undercover, which was our second Ruby rare of the case. Sun, rare. I'll just grab them this way. For some reason, I couldn't get my thumb down to the one uncommon that was sticking out and ruining our piles. There we go. WEISS SCHWARZ, double R. Embarking on a new journey. Jaune, rare. Emerald Sustrai. Pura, rare. WEISS Summoning. RWBY Vinyl Festival. Amber, rare. Neapolitan. And last pack of box 14 of 16. We have Jaune, double R. Alrighty, 2 boxes left, you all. How many of you made it all the way here? 1 hour and 53 minutes into the video. Let me know in the comments down below. Say, Allie, I'm here. I'll know what you guys are talking about. But yeah, just 2 boxes left. Can we find any SPs? Weird. Weird that we have not seen. Not seen in a regular SP. Not complaining, like I said, we did find a secret rare. Just odd, in my opinion, that we haven't seen an SP. But alright, will it be RWBY? Will it be Yang? I predict Yang. And I was wrong. We do have RWBY there. So box 16 should have a Yang promo. In theory. Alright, here we go. Pack 1. I have finished our hunt here for my own preview cards. Let's turn this into the hunt for some SPs. Can we be 2 for 2 in these last 2 boxes on SPs? Probably not. 5 foils, 5 high foils in a case would be a lot. And I feel like even though I wasn't looking for RWBY news, that would have made its way to me. But we'll see. Blake, double R. Amber, rare. Emerald, rare. WEISS, rare. Salem, double R. Cinder, rare. Yi, double R. Ozpin. Adam, rare. Alright, no foils so far here in box 15. Here we go. We do have, we have an SP. We have Yang SP here. I want a life where I don't know what tomorrow will bring, and that'll be a good thing. Nice. Love the quotes here, of course. This is a show from Rooster Teeth, so it was originally in English. So our character quotes are in English instead of in Japanese with the Japanese VA signatures. Do have the English voice actor signatures here. Super cool, and the character name inscription as well. Beautiful SP. Love it. Yang. That is originally the Yang double R. Yang SP. That's sweet. 2 Ruby Rares, an SP, and a secret in the case. We'll say, do like the Yang SP and the art for the Yang SP a lot more than the Yang Ruby Rare. Love the color scheme on both of them, but do love that SP more. If I was a Yang fan, I'd probably like both, but it's definitely in favor here of the one on the right. Also will say, am noticing something I really like. The SP stamping is rainbowed. Not sure if y'all can catch that. Let me take it out of the top loader. Take it out of the sleeve too. The stamping is rainbowed. Beautiful card. Love it. Oh, wow. Bushiroad outdid themselves with this one. I don't think I've ever seen a rainbow stamped SP before. Really like that. Would like to see that in future sets. Maybe Attack on Titan, Titan the final season. I combined Titan and season to Titan. Alright, so we do have an SP here in box number 15. I think, hey, I mean, can we set another goal? The goal was to find all of the preview cards. Achieve that. Change the goal to finding the SPs. Achieve that. Achieved finding an SP. Can we find another one? Like I said, I highly doubt it. 4 high rarity foils in a case. That seems nice. 5 seems crazy. Crazy. So I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm down to be pleasantly surprised. Another foil here. We have SR Raven. Oh, SR and SP here in box 15. Penny, rare. Ruby, Vital Festival. Roman Torchwick. It'd be great if we end off box 16 on a Blake going undercover. Looking at you, box. That's the new goal. That's the new goal. Cinder, Complete Maiden Powers. Last pack of box 15. I almost said 14. I was like 15, 14. Blake going undercover. Oh, man. You know, if I just grabbed them in different orders, the dream would have been true. The dream can still come true. This pile, though, is huge. Even though this would be the time to move it. We still have one box, so I don't want to clear the playmat. But I need to move the stack of commons. That's too much. You know, right. 16th box, our final box here tonight. Let's see what we will find. Is it possible to have a second SP? I don't know. As expected, ending things off with a Yang promo. Boop. Into the box graveyard. And we'll say my knuckles are excited for this case opening to be finished with. And I'm also ready to get a drink of water. I don't have a drink here. Should have planned that out better before we got started here in a 2-hour video, but you live and learn. Live and learn. You would think I've learned. It's been about 2 years. Nah. Life is full of mysteries. Allie, why can't you retain information? I don't know. But alright. As I said, around box 7 or 8, I have lost track of how many 2 versus single foil boxes we've found. I think we've been seeing a lot of double foils, though, so I'm expecting us to just end off with 1 foil here. Like I said, though, would love to complete our case opening, ending off on a Blake going undercover. I'll settle for a Roman Torchwick to end off with. Did have a Salem double R, though, in that pack. James Rare. Pura Rare. Napolitan. Runaway, hijacking the control shit. It's like, Allie, take me. I've already taken you. Control shit. I want to go in the Allie keep pile. No, I already have one. Yang double R. Jean. Oh, Team Ruby is a climax rare. My mistake. Double R Pura. Amber Rare. Yang Vital Festival Rare. RWBY Vital Festival. We have a foil here. We do have Jean SR. That is a rare SR foil parallel. Alright. So 1 foil. Handful of packs remaining. Looks like 6. Yep, 6 packs left. Let's see if we'll be ending off with a 2 foil box or a single foil box like I expect. Blake going undercover, so leads me to believe we won't be ending with that card. I don't think we've seen a Rome in this box. Sun, rare. Emerald. Zwei. WEISS Summoning. And last pack here. What are we gonna find? Let's slow roll it, because why not? Neptune Vital Festival, Mei Zedong, Sage Ayana, Coco Adele, Oobleck Field Trip, Uniform Jean, and the double R is our final rarity of the case. It didn't end off with a Blake going undercover, although if I'd grabbed the last 2 boxes out of order, we would have. Didn't end off with a Roman Torchwick, but you know what? We did find an SP in those last 3 boxes. We did find every single variant of the cards that I previewed here on the channel, which was my overarching goal here. We also found a secret rare. This was a lot of fun. 2 hours and 5 minutes. Like I said, think a bit faster than that 7 Deadly Sins supply set, trial deck, and full case. But we make some space. And I know I did say that I would sort out all of our double R's, but I think I'll actually just go through and count out the Blakes and then get into our recap. just because we do have a lot to, well, I do have a lot to sort out this evening. For me, it just turned 7 o'clock, so you guys probably, unfortunately, aren't going to see this video until closer to 10 by the time it's finished exporting. So that way it doesn't go up crazily late. I know that's 10 Eastern. It's not that bad if you live in California and upload at 10 p.m. Eastern, but do want to kind of get through this kind of quickly. So let's go ahead and count out our Blakes, just for curiosity's sake. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Run through it one more time. 8. I did miss one. All right, so we did get the expected amount. Expected amount here. Should have found 8 total across the case. That way you can have 2 complete play sets. So we did. We just came off to a pretty rough start in terms of finding Blake Belladonna double R's, but did end up getting what we were expecting here at the end of it. Now, let's go over our high rarity foils, starting off with our Ruby rares. Did find 2 of these in the case. We did have Yang, Vital Festival, and Blake going undercover. We also had this absolutely gorgeous Yang SP with the rainbow print. Yang Xiaolong here, SP. Card number 1, first card in the entire set. Love it. Double R SP parallel. Then we also found a secret rare. This is our first hit to the case, box number 3. Did have the secret Pura Fall Maiden's Vessel candidate. Like I said, seems like an interesting take on a Ruby rare. Then, also found that foil parallel of Roman Torchwick, the regular Roman rare, regular Blake going undercover, and then each of the 2 pieces of the rest of the combo for my previews. For all of our foils, we'll go ahead and pan through our SRs and triple Rs all mixed together. Everything to my knowledge except for this triple R Ruby's Awakening did have different art than the original card. So a bit frustrating to see. Oh, and then we also had our trial deck and the supply set promo foil. So a little bit frustrating to see that one card there with the same art. Unless there's something very tiny that I'm missing. Because I thought at first one of the cards, one of the SRs out of 7 Deadly Sins was the same, but it was slightly different. I think it was Elizabeth had a different expression on her face than the regular. So there could just be something I'm missing there, but would have been nice to have every single card be an alternate art. And then as I expected, 4 of each of the promos since it is a 16-box case. But with that, like I said, this is what I wanted to accomplish here. Beyond thrilled that it actually happened. I didn't think it was very likely, but I did manage to find it. I thought we'd maybe stop after this pile, especially when we found that first Ruby rare. Very happy to see that Blake going undercover. And of course, 3 other foils, the other Yang, Ruby rare, Yang SP, and Secret Pura. And with that does wrap off all of these different English Edition Original Ruby product openings, trial deck plus supply set, and a full case of boosters. I hope you all enjoyed this opening. I had a lot of fun. I know there's a lot of crazy alley talk going on, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you did, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. Comments for me, drop those down below. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Titan Cards family, I'd love to have you join us. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, before I get on out of here, get some water and I can't even put my thumbs to rest, although they really do want it right now. I do have to give a big shout out to all of our channel members. Thank you so much, you all, for going above and beyond with your supports. Bossman and I truly do appreciate it. We do have 12 Black Label fans: Andon, Bounty Hunter Breaks, Chris Rivers, Devon, Epicenter Gaming, Fails Tales, Kira Soltari, Mark Mardini, MT, Sean F, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. We also have 8 Gem Mint fans: Barco Ver, Dusty Archuleta, Geriatric Geek, Michael C, Michael Bigelow, Scorecard Collectibles, Shinef Zen, and William Hastings. But thank you so much again to all of our channel members, and all members do have their names shown on screen at the end of every video. But yes, with that, very long video to wrap off our uploads today. Hope you all enjoyed it. I had a blast, and I am so excited to be back again live stream Huntslayer Leia cosplay $12,000 to $13,000 Star Wars product opening. Yeah, I try to be nice to those of you that wear headphones, but I am so excited. So even if you're not a big Star Wars fan, just think, have you ever seen something that expensive opened up before? It's insane. How are cards this expensive? Well, tune in Friday and find out. But with that does it for me here today, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye!